Bibliography sketch of Imam Nawawi, birth and birthplace. The complete name of Imam Nawawi is Abu Zakaria Muhyiddin Yahya, son of Sharif al-Nawawi, son of Muri, Damascus, in the suburbs of the city of Huran. One of his ancestors, named Hamza, had settled at this place. Imam Nawawi was born in Nawa in the year 631 after Hijrah. His father, a virtuous and pious man, resolved to arrange for proper and befitting education, as he had discovered the symptoms of heavenly intelligence and wisdom in his promising son at an early age. Sheikh Yasin bin Yusuf Marakashi, a saintly figure of Nawa, said, "I saw Imam Nawawi at Nawa when he was a youth of 10 years of age. Other boys of his age used to force him to play with them, but Imam Nawawi would always avoid the play and would remain busy with the recitation of the Noble Quran. When they tried to domineer and insist on his joining their games, he bewailed and expressed his concern over their foolish actions. On observing his sagacity and profundity, a special love and affection developed in my heart for the young Nawawi. I approached his teacher and argued and urged him to take exceptional care of this lad, as he was to become a great religious scholar and most pious saint of future. His teachers asked whether I was a soothsayer or an astrologer. I told him I was neither a soothsayer nor an astrologer, but Allah caused me to utter these words. His teacher conveyed this incident to the Imam's father, and he keeping in view of learning quest of his son, decided to dedicate the life of his son for the service and promotion of the cause of Islamic faith. In a short period, Nawawi learned to recite the Noble Quran, and by the time he nearly attained puberty, Nawab had no academic or scholarly atmosphere, and there were no religious academics or institutes where one could earn excellence in religious learning. So his father took him to Damascus, which was considered the center of learning and scholarship, and the students from far and wide gathered there for schooling. During that period, there were more than 300 institutes, colleges, and universities in Damascus. Imam Nawawi joined Madrasa Rawahiyya, which was affiliated with University. The founders and patrons of this madrasa was a trader named Zakiruddin Abu Qasim, who was known as Ibn Raha. Madrasa was named after him. Noted and eminent teachers of the period taught in that madrasa. Imam Nawawi says, "I studied in this institute for 2 years. During my stay in Madrasa Nawawiyya, I never had completed rest and lived on the limited food supply by the institution. As a routine, he used to sleep very little at night. When the sleep overtook him, he would lean and slumber for a while against the support of books. After a short duration, he would again be hard at his scholastic pursuits."
You can do it. So it is again, because sometimes how long okay, let's see. We're gonna read this section. But it's just an observation, because sometimes we're told that we need at least 8 hours of sleep every night. mean, doctors who tell us that one of our teachers said, I don't think that these doctors who are telling us that we need at least 8 hours of sleep every night, they used to sleep 8 hours when they were studying medicine.
Right.
So, you know, when you sleep 8 hours, like 1/3 of your life time is spent on sleeping. One of our scholars in Senegal, people told he never slept. When one of the kids asked him, I heard you don't sleep. He said, have you ever seen someone who doesn't sleep? But I do never seek for it. Meaning I do not just go lay down and try to sleep. I do everything I gotta do until sleep overcomes. So Nawawi, as he said, he was born as a special kid. When kids were playing, when they forced him to play, he would say, I wasn't created to play. And you know, there is no book, there is no place on earth, there is no masjid or an Islamic center or a school that is an Islamic school that you don't find books of Nawawi, especially this book. This is the most printed book after the Quran, Riyadh al-Salih. The most printed book after the Quran is his book. And not only this book, he wrote the Arba'in Nawawi, the 40 books of hadith. And hundreds of scholars wrote 40 hadith books, but only his 40 hadith remain. He also wrote a very comprehensive commentary on Sahih Muslim. He wrote many books, so many books. You would think he lived for 90 or 100 years. He didn't live more than 42 years.
Wow.
So we will know that about him. So that is to just tell us that how, this has to motivate all of us. Because he only had 24 hours a day, which we all have. He said when he went to Damascus, what he loved the most was fruits. But in Damascus, because there are so many waqf, meaning rich people would give their their fruits or their gardens to the fuqara who are in need, so to use or to eat from those fruits. He said because of that, he stopped eating fruits, which he loved the most, because he said he did not know whether he deserved to eat from these gardens that are put there for the needy.
Yes.
So he wasn't sure if he was qualified to be among the needy for whom these gardens are put there. And his life was fruitful life. We are here studying from that short life. And one thing I will maybe finish with that is all the scholars are known because when we want to identify them, we attach them to the place of to their place of birth or the place where they lived. For example, when we say Imam Bukhari, because Bukhara was famous, so we say Imam Bukhari, we know he's from Bukhara. We say Al-Iraqi, the author of Al-Iraqi, because Iraq is famous. Or we say Dimashqi, because Damascus is famous. But his place of birth is known because of him. Every other people, they are known because of their places where they lived or were born in. But his place of living and birth, which is Nawa, is known because of him. So as we say Imam Nawawi, because he's from Nawawi. I say he's nicknamed as Abu Zakaria, father of Zakaria, but actually he never had a child. He was not even married.
Wow.
But he left more than beneficial, whatever we can. So inshallah, maybe we don't have to read everything. Maybe after Isha we can put. What do you want to read in Sheikh?
No. I think this would be better. His desire and crave for learning.
Okay. What? No. We have to read everything about it.
Yeah? His
So
teachings?
maybe we can leave that
Okay.
until after Isha.
Okay.
So we want to know more about him.
Yes,
That's going to motivate us
Yes.
before we get into the book.
inshallah.
So whoever doesn't have it, you need to have it. Riyadh al-Salihin. So two volumes. This is the volume 1. have volume 2 too. You know,
And how you say his name?
Riyadus Salihin.
I gotta write- I gotta-
Salihin.
Ahmed.
Garden of the gardens of the righteous.
I gotta write that down.
Yes, Riyadus Salihin. You can even have it. I mean, you can download. You can go free online. You can have it in a PDF format. Riyadus Salihin. Riyadus Salihin. Riyad means the garden of the righteous.
Alaikum salam.
Alhamdulillah.
Garden of the righteous.
Yeah, say it again.
Garden of the righteous.
Yep.
That's what that means. Read all it.